10월 2일 수요일 더쇼 20 RTTS 로드 투 더쇼 임창용 키우기 5화 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 지금 샌프란시스코 자이언츠에서 토론토 블루제이스로 트레이드 된 상태이고요. 그리고 2023년 시즌을 보내고 있습니다. 계속적으로 이제 그 마무리 투수로 그 포지션 이제 변경을 하려고 했는데 이렇게 마무리 투수로 전환되기가 이렇게 어려워서 우선은 계속적으로 이제 선발로 진행을 하겠고요. 추후 이제 마무리로 전환이 됐을 때 마무리 투수로 전환하도록 하겠습니다. 그러면 오늘 12월 2일 더쇼 20 임창용 키우기 같이 함께 하도록 하겠습니다.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
지금 토론토 이거만 보고 이제 이거만 수정하고 중간 이제 성적 확인 성적을 팀 성적을 확인해 드리겠습니다. 지금 토론토 블루제이스 25승 14패 지구에서 25승 14패로 템파베이 레이스를 이어서 2위에 있습니다. 그 다음에 저의 성적이 지금 저희 승리 선발 승리 봤을 때 이제 개인 성적으로서는 5승 1패로 승리 부분에서 그 공동 4위 이렇게 되고 있습니다. 그러면은 잠시 첫 번째 경기 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 잠시만요.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next.
아메리칸 리그 동부지구 매치고요. 상대팀은 볼티모 오리올스로
Matt Dennis gets the call for game
상대
one of the
볼티모
series.
선발 투수는
What do you have for us on him,
데니스.
Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled
3패,
lately. ERA
방어율
over 5 in
4.40입니다.
his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar.
1회
He'll lead things
초
off here in the
저희
bottom half of the
토론토
first.
블루제이스 타자들이 선취 득점 2점 획득했고요.
Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Easy out, place it first.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1
토론토
now. Guys, as the
블루제이스라고
Jays
하면은
take the field here
지금
tonight, they were losers
리언리
last time
선수가
out, but still in a
소속되어 있는
decent
팀이기도
groove
한데
as they'd won
실제로
4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red hot baseball
조리오
recently.
에반스.
Pitch on the way. Drew Avens comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without...
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Austin Hayes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. Avens on third. Vaughn on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles strand a couple. They trail things.
득점을 주지 않고 다시 2회 말로 접어듭니다.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
좀 이른 시간에
And it's fouled away.
시작하려고 그랬었는데 오늘
Now the 1-1 pitch.
회사 이제 면접을 이제 또 다른 데서 보기로 돼 있어가지고 부득이하게 이 시간에 시작하게 됐습니다. 오늘 저녁 9시에도
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the
선수가
first
이제
down.
제가 알기로 국내에 있을 때 삼성 라이온스에
Standing
있었기
in,
때문에
Adley Rutschman as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better
익숙한
left-handed
느낌이
against right-handed pitching.
어울린다고
And that'll get on through in the
어울린다는
center,
느낌이
and
많이
he's got
듭니다.
himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ramon Urias comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Williams.
그 국내에
He
있을 때
gets there and makes the play for the second out of the
선발로도 좀
inning.
많이 출전하지 않았나요? 제가 한동안 야구를 못 봐서
Stepping into the box, Terran Favre, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the
선발로
home
좀
crowd,
활약을
oddly
하겠다 했던 것
enough.
같은데 제가 잘못 알고 있는지
And it's quickly
확실하게
0-2.
알 수가 없네요.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
임찬호
Runner
선수가
on first with 2 away.
구종이 푸신,
Sent on the ground out to
pushing.
second. He's right
그다음에
there.
슬라이더,
They'll whip this one to first in
마지막으로
time,
이렇게
and that
포크볼 이렇게
ends
돼
the
있는데
inning. One left for the
이게
Orioles.
내구종밖에
They trail it here, 2-0.
내구종이 주 구종류로 알고 있는데 여기 더쇼에서는 이제 5가지 구종을 쓸 수가 있어가지고 제 한번 이제 써보고 싶은 구종 하나 추가해서 스크류볼로 하나 더 추가하게 됐습니다.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Into the box now, Drew Avens, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
처음에 계획은
Stepping in, Andrew
마무리
Vaughn.
투수였는데
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he
선발로
just blows
뛰어보니까
the fastball by
그만에
him
또
for
매력이
strike
있는 것
1.
같아요.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
3회 깔끔하게 주자 내보내지 않고 잘 마무리했고요. 지금 3대 0.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in next to the plate will be Renato Nunez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, here we go, guys.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Williams looks up, and it's gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Austin Hayes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a cold strike. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
불편하네요. 좀 이제 뭔가 좀 불안한 선발에 있어서
In for
좀
strike 2.
자주 맞으니까
1 run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off.
원래 그 임창현 선수를 생성을 할 때 12번으로 등번호를
And he couldn't get him
설정했는데
to chase the 0-2 fastball.
지금은
It's 1-2.
4번이고요.
1 run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
포크볼.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Mountcastle goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Adley Rutschman is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. The 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Ramon Urias. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
8번 타자 라몬 유리아스.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Here we go. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Terrin Vavra is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here it comes. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Kevin Pillar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the
6회 초에 한 점 더 추가를 해서.
Ready for another chance? Drew Avens, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Hit on the ground to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and there's 1 away.
수비 송구가
So stepping in, Andrew Vaughn, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
자꾸 이제 좀 잘못하면 빗나가 버릴 만한.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is under it.
I go.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So.
오, 3점 홈런. 예. 경기가 굉장히
Digging in
안정적으로
once again,
흘러가고
Austin
있습니다.
Hayes, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now in the box, Ryan Mountcastle. No hits to this point. Chopped up the line to first.
Mountcastle.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, clutch up here. Get a strike.
The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one.
Hey, we got one here, guys.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Coming to the plate now, Adley Rutschman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Coming in is Williams. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
네, 이렇게 7회까지 잘 막아내고요. 네. 이렇게 해서 8대1.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to
굉장히 애매한데. 다행이다. 류똥. 류똥. 얼굴이 너무 길어.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland A's. It's Ace Baseball, and it comes your way next. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more. So
now at the plate, Logan Davidson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Manny, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, Dero, but they're playing good and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
1-0 the count. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. He's set. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Eaton going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The left fielder.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Bottom of the second here with no score. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Striding in for Oakland, Greg Deichmann. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Deichmann, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He was taken in the second round back in 2017.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one, making 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping up to the plate, Sean Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in on it is Eaton, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Davidson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Weak grounder down the first baseline.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third.
Hey, we got 2 outs.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired.
예, 4회 초까지 0대0.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Eric Gonzalez. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and no strikes.
Grichuk.
Hey, let's go right here.
Swing and a miss at the forkball. It's a ball and a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A full count, 3-2 to Rendell Grichuk.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Skied into straightaway right.
들어올 수 있으려나? 그럴 것 같은데.
Eaton makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third.
잠깐만.
The tag, and he
좋아요.
is out at the plate.
아하.
So much for our first.
예, 오, 예, 칼성구. 예.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any
제가
momentum
더쇼
going to the
20을
plate so
보면서
far in this one, Matt. They
이런
need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these
처음 보는
fans
것 같아.
involved at some point as well.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
요 근래에 한번 이제 본 것 같기도 하고.
So striding forward now, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
그 와중에
Outside target
위기를
here, and he
벗어나다
hits it for
보니까
strike 1.
5회 초에 한 점을
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
득점에 성공했네요.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. In now, Willie Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he fouls this one off.
원래는 이제 오늘 방송을
Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 5 innings have been.
그 라디오 방송이 끝나가지고
Next up for the A's, Greg Deichmann will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
언제든
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Sean Murphy is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
그 시간을 다 볼 수가 없다면 짤막짤막하게 나눠서
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is there, 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Logan Davidson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away.
뭔가 야구는 1점 차는 굉장히 불안한.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Williams. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
6회 말까지 1대0.
A's are gone in order. They're down 1-0.
굉장히 이제 팽팽하고요. 거의 투수전이라고 봐도 될 만큼 득점이 저조합니다. 말하는 순간 7회 3점 홈런.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Starting to run.
High and deep to left center field. Naquin's going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The count now at 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. First offering on its way. Ramon Laureano is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Tony Kemp, he struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. High hop, and he barehands it. He's out. A's strand a couple. They're down 4-0.
다행히도 3아웃. 서로 이제 막아내면서 실점 막았습니다.
8회에도 다시 등판을 했고요. 아마 이번 이닝이 마지막이 되지 않을까. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Sean Murphy, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play.
역시 확실히 메이저리그는 메이저리그예요. 9회까지 등판하게 됐고요.
And stepping up as the shortstop, Logan Davidson.
좀 체력이 지친 상태인데
Here it comes.
아무래도 4점 차라서 더 보낸 것 같습니다.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's
어차피
strike
그
2.
4점 차
Hey, I
이상은
know it's a
예,
day
세이브
game, but these
상황,
guys better wake
세이브
up.
상황이
He's on
아니기
point
때문에
today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff,
굳이
darting and
마무리
diving
투수가
all over the strike zone.
고정된 마무리 투수가 올라오지 않은 경우도 많고요.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
그
That's a great
세이브가
take
이제
right there. Great pitch
무엇이냐면은
recognition to let that one go.
그 마무리
Opposite-handed,
투수가
that's coming across the
한
plate. You
이닝을
might think you got a shot to stay
마지막 이닝을
inside
잘
that one.
마무리하는 것이 득점 없이 마무리하는 것이 세이브입니다.
That's lifted the other way out to
그리고
left.
또 이제
Williams is under it.
이기고
He's got it one
있는
away.
상태에서 3점 차 최대 3점 차까지 세이브가 이제 되고요.
To the plate now is the designated
4점 차
hitter, Eric
이상에서는
Gonzalez. He'll
세이브
try
상황을
to
되지
follow
않습니다.
up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
대신에 그
First
4점
offering
차
on its way.
이상에서
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first
주자가 있을
easily
경우에
on what'll almost certainly be ruled an
세이브 상황이
infield
되기도 합니다.
single. Striding in,
설명을
Matt
하는데
Chapman.
좀
1 for 2 in the ball game
이해가
thus
되지
far.
않으실 분도 계실 텐데
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
이해해 주시기 바라고요.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
3번 타자 맷 챔프만
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep
Ah.
right field. Gone! Well, partner, this
이렇게
one might not be over yet as the
이점
lead
홈런
has shrunk to
치고,
just 2 now as they
교체가 됩니다.
continue to chip away at this deficit.
Now, let's play ball.
You might think it's just another win, but it's
좀
awfully hard to
마무리가,
win in this game,
끝에
especially on the road.
마지막에
But they find a way to
그렇지
get it done,
못했는데,
and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-2, the final score today. The Blue Jays.
무엇을 올릴까?
A manager checks in with his ball club.
순위를 안 봤네.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition
네,
of Major League
로저스
Baseball.
센터로,
Tonight, an
네,
intriguing
로저스 센터에서
matchup between
펼쳐지고
the
있는
Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue
휴스턴과의
Jays.
경기고요.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Lim gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
Freddie Freeman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. 1 out, nobody on.
지금 1위 팀과 이제 저희 팀이
Outside, 3-0 now.
아마 승리차
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
거의 3-1 the
지금
count
초반이긴
now.
하지만 분위기를 봤을 때
Now he spins on one here and drives it
거의
to deep
따라잡기가
right
어렵지
field.
않을까 싶어서
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Naquin's going back. On the warning track, he makes the
거의
catch.
홈런급인데
Astro.
Hey, no outs now.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Correa takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
1번 타자 알렉스 브레이브먼.
Here's the pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Nomar Mazara stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 5 driven in.
That's why this guy is
경기는 한
great.
2시간 정도
Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff,
오늘
but
방송은 한
pinpoint
2시간
control
정도
to
더쇼
all 4
방송은
quadrants.
이어지려고 하고
And he
있고요.
lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Nomar Mazara goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Javier Baez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. Bregman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard hit at third. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. George Springer the next to hit, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
1-1 the count now. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Corey Lee goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted in the air to center. Naquin's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
예, 2점 홈런. 예.
All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Count is 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Yordan Alvarez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now here it comes. Carlos Correa is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Alex Bregman. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Hey, we got no one.
And he struck him out. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Javier Baez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away.
하비를 봐야지. 다른 팀이 또 올라오고 있는데.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
와,
Another one sent foul. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's George Springer to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Corey Lee will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
2-1.
아, 이게 아버지가
No
이제
runs, just one hit. No
부르셔가지고
errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point.
예, 양해 부탁드렸습니다.
2-2 count to the Astros catcher. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his
이게
last
방송을
trip.
하면서 좀
And he'll
그러니까
step
좀
on
이제
the bag
불편한 점은
himself, and the
뭐냐면은,
inning is over.
제가
So
이제
another
부모님하고
good
같이
inning
지내기
for him on the
때문에,
mound. 6 shutout
간혹
innings
가다가
now.
이제
To the bottom of the
저를
6th
부를
we
때가
go.
있어가지고,
4, 5, and 6
그럴 때
coming
또,
up. Toronto leads this one
번거로운
3-0.
부분이 있습니다. 아직 제가 이제 방송을 하는 거는 몰라서 좀 그러면이 있는데
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie
이해해
Freeman.
주셨으면
Starting to
감사하겠습니다.
run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ready with another 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Yordan Alvarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
네, 3번 타자
Windup and the
요르단
1-0
알바레즈
pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
3루수 쪽 텅텅 비었네요. 아주.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
On its tailor-made to short. 6,
병살
4,
코스
3. It's a double
어,
play, and the
아슬아슬하게.
inning is over.
네,
So no runs
만들어냈고요.
on one. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. At the plate, Nomar Mazara. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Still 1-2.
네, 새로 오신 분 안녕하세요. 네, 반갑습니다.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to
네,
even at
더쇼
2-2.
지금 방송 더쇼 20
And he can only battle for
RTTS
so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
네,
And a high
지금
strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
토론토
1-1.
블루제이스라는 팀이 임창용이
No runs, 2 hits, no
돼가지고
errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. A
일단은
ball and 2
상태고요.
strikes now.
His slider's been impressive
샌프란시스코
all night
자이언츠에서
long. If he can
성적이
continue
좀
spinning it like that,
많이 안
he's going to be
좋았기
just
때문에
fine.
And he's got another one. 13
토론토로 온 것
strikeouts
같아요.
now, and the inning is over.
8회까지
Astros go down 1,
잘
2, 3.
마무리해서
They trail in this
저희
one 3-0.
토론토가 휴스턴에 3-0으로 이기고 있습니다.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder George Springer.
네,
9th
9회
inning underway now as the
마지막
first pitch is
이닝
taken for a cold strike.
Well, he's done a real
올라왔고요.
nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
과연
Tried to get him to go
완봉승을
after
거둘 수
the slider,
있을지.
but it's 1-1.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
완봉승은 1회부터
1-2 now.
9회까지 전부 이제 던져가지고 끝까지 이닝을 책임져서
Misses, ball
승리를
2.
거두는 게 완봉승입니다. 또 여러모로 이제
Struck him out and make it
퍼펙트
14
게임이라고
punch-outs
있는데
now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is
일단 한 번도 주자를
working.
내보내지
All of
않은
his pitches,
상태에서
great command, great location in the big
9회까지
key.
마무리하는
With 2
건데
strikes, he's attacking the
그것은
zone.
굉장히 힘들죠. 27명의 타선을 이제 맞이하는데
In now,
정말
Corey Lee.
한 명도 주자를
0-2 for him
내보내지
to this
않는다는
point.
게 굉장히 힘들어요.
Hey, here we go. Plays at 1 now.
Swing and a chopper down the
오히려
first
되게
baseline.
오히려
But a
아주
foul ball, 1-1.
생각지 못하게 퍼펙트 게임을 이루기도 하고
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting
그
every
퍼펙트
quadrant.
게임이라고
He's
부르기도
tough to
하고
hit.
노이트
In foul
노런이라고
ground, he hauls it in
부르기도
without any
합니다.
trouble, and there are 2 away.
9회 투아웃까지 잡아냈고요.
Striding in for Houston, Jose
마지막 원아웃.
Altuve. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
자, 첫
Lofted in the air out
공으로
toward right center. He
아웃
makes the catch,
잡아내면서
and the Blue Jays will put an end to their
완봉승
3-game
거두게
skid
됩니다.
as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9
임창용
innings, only 2
키우기를
hits
하면서
allowed. That's
처음
about as
완봉승을
good as it
거둬보는 것
gets.
같아요.
This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Toronto Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lim earns his 8th victory of the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Lance McCullers struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching
다른
MLB.
분이 선수 얼굴을 막 설정을 해가면서 그 얼굴을 좀 임찬용 만드는 얼굴을 만드는 이제 방식을 올린 게 있는데 그걸 보면서 이제 선수 생성을 했거든요. 근데
A young pitcher is
보면
called into
볼수록
his
이제
manager's
굉장히
office after a notable performance.
닮았어요. 빅리그 슛아웃? 완봉승을 거둬서 축하한다는 그런 의미 같은데요. 예. 알겠어요. 아예. 예. 드래프트? 또 드래프트야? 뭐야 이거? 설마 또
A pitcher receives kudos from his coach after a memorable appearance.
뭐지 이거? 첫 완봉승을 축하하는데 어떤 느낌인지 물어보는 것 같은데요. 예. 행복하다. 예. 아주 해피하다. 예.
A check-in call from an agent to a pitcher who's been on fire in the spring.
클로저? 또 이제 지금 상황에서 마무리 투수로 보내려고 하는 건가? 트레이드? 안돼. 이 토론토에서 이렇게 활약을 하고 있는데 갑자기 뭔 트레이드야? 응? 네, 방송 중에 목소리가 잘 들리지 않는다면 좀 마이크에 좀 문제가 있으면은 이상이 있으면은 말씀해 주시길 바랍니다. 간혹 가다가 이제 제 목소리가 작게 들리신다는 분이 계셔가지고
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next.
펼쳐지겠습니다.
Lim gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Standing in, Brian Roquillo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
7:07.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. In now for Cleveland, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hernandez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Cesar Hernandez is the second out of the opening frame. Max Kepler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
나중에 시간이 되면은 하나 더 채널을
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate it north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
도전하려고 하고 있습니다.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Reyes stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard up the middle. And there's a base hit. The first one of the ball game for the Indians.
Hey, just a nice piece of hit right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Domingo Chavis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's a high pop-up. Gurriel has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in now, Bo Naylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Hit on the ground to third. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass.
2회에 주자 1, 2루까지 내보내주게 됐는데 잘 마무리하면서 2회 말에 저희 팀이 한 점 선취 득점을 합니다.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
타자들이 좀 든든해요. 득점을 잘 해줘가지고.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Roquillo. He'll swing it from the left side right here. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Who's it first here?
Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
제어가 잘 되지 않았는데 한번 잡아내면서 다행스럽게.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
To short. Bichette's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler, pulled toward right center field.
지금 첫 공에
Naquin
바로
is there.
때려가지고
1 pitch, 1 out.
플라이아웃으로 막아냅니다. 지금
Next will be the
사회에
cleanup hitter, Frenlo Reyes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
차라리 짧은 투구 개수로 안타를 내리는 게 차라리 낫습니다.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Lays off the screwball there, ruled a strike 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. At the plate, Domingo Chavis. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Called strike 0-2.
투수전이 됐고 있는데요.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And the screwball got him swinging, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Bo Naylor. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Fouled off. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Bradley Zimmer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
인사이드.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Pops this one up. Urshela over to his left, and that retires the side. Digging in now, Brian Roquillo. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 the count. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouled.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3.
이렇게까지 잘 막아냈고요.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Domingo Chavis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
아마 8회가 마지막 이닝이 되지 않을까 싶기도 하고. 근데 또
Nothing in 2
모르겠네요.
count, and the pitch.
이게 감독이 워낙에 이제
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
호소치 않고 하는 감독이라서.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off.
타자들도 이제 그 체력을 빼려고 하는지
Fouled away.
자꾸 컨트로 이제 투구수를 누르는데요. 진짜 얄밉죠.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Another full count pitch home. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Naquin looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Devin Williams is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
아무래도 교체됐으면 좋았을 텐데 또 8회까지 등판을 시키면서
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Nick Whitgren gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
역전을 당하게 됐고요. 저는 그래도 패전 투수는 매냈네요. 제가 교체된 이후에 실점을 먹었기 때문에 저에게 패전이 되지 않습니다. 이게 팀이 얼마나 이게 이게 좀 중간계투들이 좀 약간 뭔가 좀 아쉬운 부분이 있긴 있습니다. 좀 류현진 5승 2패, 방어율 3.38, 데빈 윌리엄스 2승 2패에 4.15, 리안 보르키, 리안 보르키 1승 연패에 5.79, 5.79. 좀 엎드려야겠다. 아유. 그 다음에 필 웨이튼 2승 연패에 방어율 3.86. 그 다음에 노르게 루이즈 0승 1패 7이닝에 3.86이라 야 너는 대체 뭐하는 거니? 그나마 레이지 페테르슨 이 선수가 좀 기대해볼만한 선수인데 9이닝에 나와서 1승 2패 방어율 14. 그 다음에 마무리 호세 카스트로. 그나마 이 선수가 이제 마무리 투수로는 좀 그나마 활약을 하고 있는 것 같은데 나머지 중앙계투들은 그다지 그렇게 좋지가 못하네요. 그래서 이제 무리하게 점수 차이가 나지 않은 점수 차이가 나거나 차이가 나지 않거나 상발 투수가 잘 던졌을 때는 좀 아무래도 좀 기대하는 게 많은 것 같은데요. 지금 순위를 보시면은 이게 쉽게 따라잡힐 것 같지 않고 시즌 초반이긴 하지만 이게 또 와일드 카드 순위에서도 빡세네. 너무 치열해서 이게 연승을 계속 쭉 이어나가지 못한다면은 고전을 이게 연승을 좀 길게 이어가야 되는데 그러지 못하면은 좀 이번 시즌에도 포스트 시즌에 올라가지 못할 수 있지 않을까 싶어요. 이게 임창용 캐릭을 시작하면서 그다지 그렇게 포스트 시즌에 좀 근접한 성적을 거두지 못하고 있는데
An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
자, 그럼 다음 경기 시작하겠고요. 오늘 거의 마지막 경기라가 될 것 같기도 하고요.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Lance McCullers is on the mound for Houston in this one. Now batting, Garrett Fugate. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, huge win in their last game. Kind of stopped a bleeding moment for this team. Let's see if they can continue that stretch today because they've been struggling recently.
Eaton is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. In there, 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And he fouls this one off.
언제까지?
Another 0-2 coming.
안 돼. 야, 전화보다 더 차고.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Next up for the Stros, Yordan Alvarez, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Bichette gathers it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. First pitch of the at-bat.
The designated hitter.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out to right. Therefore, it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run rate.
영상이 좀 재밌구나.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
좀 즐거웠었다면은
Bottom of the second here with no score.
좋아요와 구독 부탁드리겠습니다.
Pulled toward right center field.
Naquin's under it.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Javier Baez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Right there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And it's 1-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now here it comes. Ronaldo Hernandez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Naquin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So striding in, Garrett Fugate. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Ball.
Here we got 1.
Fouled off. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Plays at 1 now.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled away.
아, 또 파트 시작한다.
And he struck him out,
다행히
so he was
삼진.
forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat.
야, 이 상태에서 또,
First delivery to him on the way.
물론 뭐,
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not
그렇죠.
getting any easier.
또
He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and that's out number 1. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. First offering on its way. Javier Baez at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
타선이
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Naquin is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first down. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Springer is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now.
네. 솔로 홈런.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Garrett Fugate. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
전판과 같은.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. That one is out of here.
이게 한 방을
This
먹으면은
game is
정말
tied.
참 이게 제대로 한번 걸려버리면 그냥 바로
Solo
홈런이라서.
shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Jose Altuve is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yordan Alvarez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
이번 이닝은 잘 막아서
And he misses there. 1-2.
다음
One
8회초에
run, just one hit. No errors in the
기대를
ballgame
해야죠.
for the
우리
Astros to this
선수들이
point.
또
And he
도전하기를.
punches out another one, make it 9 for the ballgame. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat.
4번 타자
0-1
카르로스
count
코레아.
and the pitch.
Ball
And
one.
there's ball one.
Not a bad
One
spot to
ball.
miss right
이걸
there.
타자가
Much rather
손을
have it
댄
run
거야?
inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run.
A swing and a miss. That retires the
삼진.
side, and that will do it. Run comes across here.
오 말로 없는 때렸나? 어우.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
해주네요.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. And that brings up Javi Baez.
Batter number 9. Shortstop.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, Baez hits a little over the 270 mark. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Not trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Eaton is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Nomar Mazara. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there.
와. 이게 뭡니까?
Take your base.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road.
확실히.
Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's contest comes to
다음 시즌에는 어떻게 또 리빌딩이 될지 모르겠는데 좀 걱정스러운 부분이 있습니다. 네, 오늘 경기는 여기서 마무리 짓도록 하고요. 잠깐 저희 팀 성적과 제 개인 성적 같은 경우 개인 선수 개인 순위 좀 훑어보시고 간단하게 보도록 하겠습니다. 이게 보시면은 이 경기 차이가 좀 많이 나는데 동부지구 아메리칸 동부지구 저희 팀이 2위고요. 점점 벌어지네요. 네, 깔짝깔짝 이게 한데 점점 이제 이렇게 하다 보면은 차이가 많이 나게 될 텐데 저희 팀은 이제 토론토 블루제이스고요. 템파베이 레이스 이렇게 1위로 되어 있습니다. 그 다음에 와일드카드 순위는요, 그래도 2위로 와일드카드 2위. 그래도 좀 믿을 거는 와일드카드 결정전밖에는 의지할 데가 없네요, 지구 상황에서는. 근데 또 미네소타 트윈스가 아직 경기를 덜 치른 2경기 정도 덜 치렀기 때문에 좀 이게 더 두고 봐야 할 것 같습니다. 그 다음에 개인 순위. 거의 타자 쪽에서는 캔자스시티의 호르게, 조르게, 뭐 호르게 같은데, 호르게 솔러, 이 선수가 좀 활약이 좀 높네요. 타율이 4할 2푼 1위. 오, 아직 경기 중반까지 가지 않았는데 좀 경기력이 좋네요. 그 다음에 투수 쪽. 거기 보면은 이제 경기 내용은 좀 홈런은 좀 많이 맞는 편이긴 한데 진짜 이 홈런 이거는 뭐냐면은 홈런을 적게 허용한 저 선수가 높은 성적을 높은 순위를 받게 되는 건데요. 이게 여기 안에서는 제가 순위에 들지도 않았네요. 이게 하긴 이번 시즌에도 이제 홈런을 많이 맞았기 때문에 그다음에 방어율 2.23으로 방어율을 1위. 세이브는 타이 버트레이 0승 1패 23 세이브. 방어율 0.81. 괜찮네요. 저희 그 호세 카스트로는 또 3위에 또 올라있네요. 또 1위와 이제 1위 선수와 1위와 좀 차이가 많이 나는데 0승 0패 16 세이브. 방어율 1.06. 근데 이거는 또 이제 또 많이 달라지는 게 또 그 세이브 상황이 많이 오지 않으면은 또 그만큼 기회가 없으면 또 이제 세이브를 많이 올릴 수 없는 게 이 마무리 투수의 그 좀 안타까운 부분이기도 한데요. 그 다음에 가장 적은 패를 가지고 적게 패배한 선수가 이제 순위를 많이 받는 것 같은데 스펜서 스텀블 7승 0패. 방어율 2.48. 아마 저 다음으로 방어율이 좋은 선수 같은데요. 맞네요. 저 다음으로 방어율이 낮은 2위. 이렇게 방어율이 낮은 게 좋은 이유가 뭐냐면은 그만큼 상대팀에게 이제 점수를 허용하지 조금 득점을 허용하지 않았다는, 실점을 적게 허용했다는 것 실점을 좀 적게 허용하겠다는 거기 때문에 방어율이 좀 낮을수록 좋다고 볼 수가 있죠. 다승 순위는 다이란 번디, 다이란 번디고요. 11승 4패, 방어율 1.93. 세이브도 있네요. 4세이브. 73이닝 소화했고요. 그 다음에 2위는 공동 2위인데 트레버 바우어입니다. 트레버 바우어 9승 2패. 그 다음에 83이닝 83.2이닝. 그 다음에 방어율 2.58. 나쁘지 않은 성적이네요. 그 다음에 임창용, 제가 키우고 있는 임창용 선수 9승 1패 9.13이닝 9.13이닝 방어율 2.23 이렇게 됩니다. 그 다음에 저희 팀 로테이션에 들어가서 선발진 어떤지 한번 볼게요. 이게 경기가 많이 흘렀는데도 불구하고 2승밖에 거두지 못했어요. 2승 3패 65이닝. 이게 그렇게 좀 이닝 수도 그렇게 많지 않은 편이에요. 제가 좀 많이 던지긴 하긴 했는데 방어율이 4.66. 아하. 야, 0승 8패. 자, 엎드려. 방어율 5.37. 지난 시즌 저를 보는 것 같네요. 임창용. 지난 시즌 이제 22시즌에 2승 17패 했는데 그 다음에 3승 3패 3.86. 그나마 이 선수가 좀 그나마 낫네요. 6승 3패에 3.70. 75이닝 정도면은 좀 그래도 어느 정도 준수하게 이닝을 소화했어요. 근데 알렉 마누아 선수가 좀 아쉽긴 하네요. 이게 이 선수가 좀 어느 정도 버텨줬으면은 그래도 어느 정도 1위와 이제 승수 차이가 좀 많이 벌어지지 않았을 텐데 이렇게 해서 어느 정도 팀 시즌 상황 좀 시즌 상황까지 훑어봤는데요. 오늘 영상까지는 오늘 더쇼 20RTTS 로드 투더쇼 임창용 키우기 여기서 마무리 짓도록 하고요. 추후에 또 이제 봐주시는 분이 계시다면 보시고 이제 2시간이기 때문에 2시간 방송이었기 때문에 간간히 중간중간 이제 보시면서 영상 끝까지 봐주시면 좋겠고요. 마음에 드셨다면 좋아요와 구독 눌러주시길 바라겠습니다. 그러면은 다음 시간에 다시 찾아뵙도록 하겠습니다. 모두들 식사 잘 하시고 편안한 저녁 보내시길 바라겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요.